So, hello all, welcome to Robinson Training. It's a continued video for the course Advanced Network Exploitation Expert. Myself, Rikun Sindwad, and I will be your instructor for this entire journey. I hold over 5 years of experience in cybersecurity. I'm a red teamer at work. I also do security researcher and hold multiple CVs. Couple of articles are published over Pentest magazine, OSCP, OSW, and OSCP certified from offensive security. The course Advanced Network Exploitation Expert helps you to build core knowledge against network security and penetration testing. It is designed for everyone with the basic understanding for the cybersecurity domain, like basic networking and the basic pen testing things. An example would be anyone with the knowledge of CEH. Post completion of the course, you will able to gain core concept understanding over various topics, perform internal or external penetration testing, perform extensive network assessment, find security misconfiguration within Active Directory environment, able to do privilege escalation over Windows and Linux machines, write automation scripts, and many more to go. Please read the disclaimer before moving ahead with the course content. So we are continuing Web4Shell and we have already completed few of the topics in it. We have already checked how we can get shell access, that means RC from SQL injection, from file uploads, from command injection, and now we are already checking with the file upload. Sorry, not the file upload here, it's a file inclusion. And within the file upload, we have already checked what are the basic concepts that are required and necessary for you to learn. This information will help you understanding the core vulnerability through the source code itself. Now we are moving with the first bypass, that is content type. So for this, I have designed one web application which you can also get it from the particular page. Now what I'll do, I'll just navigate to my code just to give you a quick view. Here, bypass 1 and index. It will gonna have everything similar to earlier. For an example, it will gonna first check if there is a file uploaded, and if it is, it will gonna check for the allowed types. Now it will gonna require image/png, image/jpg as a format. Basically, those are the image formats that it requires. Second, it will gonna check if there is any file type. It will gonna just add a particular variable, that is file type, and it will gonna get whatever the type uploaded file is. Now if it is within the array means array of this allowed file types, then it will gonna if it is not the case, because you see here it has this exclamation mark. Now if it is not in that particular array, then it will gonna print with this particular line of code saying only PNG and JPG images are allowed to upload. Now if it is the case, it will gonna exit the entire page, the entire application, and it will not gonna working at all. However, if it is not the case, and if the particular condition is not true, or this condition is true, means the uploaded file types are in the allowed list, then this will gonna move towards the next logic, where it will gonna define one path, that is images. It will gonna create that path. If it is not exist, it will gonna get the name of particular file. It will gonna move that file similar to what we have already seen in the last. And if there is any error for the move activity, it will gonna just display this error. If it is not, then yeah, it will gonna printing the particular line saying, hey, your image has been uploaded to /images. This is how the web application works. So what I'm gonna do, I'll navigate to that web application just to a quick view, and this is how it looks like, where it says image upload is the functionality and it requires an image to be uploaded. Similar to last, what I'll do, I'll try to upload a specific let's say specific PHP file, and let's see if that allows. What I'll do, let me just double click to this PHP and try to upload. What it says, only PNG and JPG images are allowed to be uploaded. So other than those will not gonna be allowed. Now let's dig a little detailed in this particular block of code. Now what the validation here is through an array. That array is defined as a hard-coded values, and it is what requiring. It requires image slash PNG, it requires image slash JPG, and it will gonna be validating or verifying through a particular user input values. Now dollar file is a special, I can say, object where uploaded file has a particular attribute that is type. Now whatever file you upload, it will gonna have a specific attribute type, and if that type we manage to modify, then we might change it to something like image slash PNG. So let's understand what this uploaded files object and the type. So what I'll do, I'll open my this developer tools, I'll navigate to network, and I'll try to upload specific PNG file just to understand. So what I'll do, I'll navigate to picture, I'll select my logo, and let's hit open. I'll click upload, and my file has been successfully uploaded. Ignore the spacing error, that's not the core learning here, but yeah, let's just navigate to this request. So what I'll do, I'll just make a little bigger if it is possible. Yeah, it seems to be. And let's understand. So those are the headers. Some are response header, some are request header. We will be more focused towards the request values. And we are not really interested with the header values. Instead, let's just see the request. The request payload looks like this, where a particular segment has been defined, that this block of code starts from here, and there must be an end for this particular content. What it has a particular parameter, that is uploaded file. File name is defined as robensive-01.png. Also, it has content type. Now within the content type, it has defined image slash PNG. An attacker or a user, let's say, has ability to modify this block of code. And if they does change this block of code to something else, then they should able to execute or upload any suspicious file. So what I'll do, I'll again navigate back to my network tab, and let's just make it a little small. Let's delete everything we do not require. And what I'll do this time, I'll try to upload the PHP file. Yep. I'll navigate back to my file upload, test files, and this commander.php, the same file that we used last time. And let's try to upload. Now it sends that request, but in return we get an error saying, hey, only PNG and JPGs are allowed. Now what I'll do here, the response you can see, this is what it is. Now I'll change this request and change this content type from application/x-php to something that is allowed, because this is something totally managed by the user. So what I'll do, right click, edit and resend. This will gonna allow me to edit this entire block of code. Now let me just try to change this particular content type from application xphp to image slash png, whatever you want, of course, and let's send. Now if I see the response, let's see what it says. It says the image commander.php has been successfully uploaded to images. My file has been successfully uploaded. This is one of the bypass and known bypass for the file upload functionality, where you modify the existing content type, and when you modify it, then yeah, you might able to upload some server executable files. Here my server is running on PHP. Hence, this commander.php or PHP code will gonna be executed on the server side. So let me just copy the file name, bypass, and it wants images slash. I'll hit over. Let's see, the file has been successfully got. Let's try to execute some code. We already know that it is robensive cmd equals to, if I type OMI, Here we go. It says root. And why it is root? Because my server, that PHP server, is running with the sudo. And when there is a sudo, then yeah, it will gonna take the maximum privileges it has, that is root user. I can even give it a try with some other command, probably ifconfig and whatnot, to give you the detailed view. I hope that makes sense and you got to know about the different bypass, and that is the file up for the file upload and content type, which is totally modifiable by the user itself. In the next, we'll check the different bypasses that are planned. But for that, yeah, let me know how you found it useful. Just do a comment, reshare across so you can get a quick updates notification for, and you can just hit that bell icon, subscribe, and yeah, you can keep learning with this. That's it. That's all. See you next time.